Kratos has fought thousands of freaky weirdos, and almost none of them wore pants. Today I'm ranking every enemy in the God of War franchise, because there's only...
Oh my god!
Okay, we're just gonna do 1 and 2 today. This list won't include any bosses. I'll do that later. But it will include the spiky poles from God of War 1. Holy shit, I'm already mad. Let's go ahead and drop that bad boy in F tier. That's a pretty good start. God of War 1. First up, we got the Cerberus Seed. Oh, hey there, buddy. You having fun? Kratos, spike that dog! Seeds are very weak enemies, with the trade-off being that there's always 900 of them. And if you leave them alone for too long, they'll go through demon dog puberty and fucking explode into a bigger dog. But they're easy to fight, and the grabs are objectively hilarious. I'm going with B tier. Next up is, oh shit, dude, are you okay? Bro, I could hear those knees pop from over here. The Cyclops is slow, but very punishing if he lands a shot on you. And dodging is the only way to avoid those big swings. They've also got a grab that looks very fun. And if you're lucky, you might even see some Cyclops cheeks. Get on board now, dude. This is the video. He's an S tier for that. Legionnaire Captain. You ever seen that video of the crab running around with a knife? Go ahead, dude. Tell me I'm wrong. These boys have the longest attack combo in the game, and if you try to interrupt them, they'll just start over. But a perfect block into retaliation gives you access to a move I call, oops, I think you dropped this. They're pretty fun to fight as long as you can block. And honestly, I'm more scared of Knife Crab. Legionnaire Captain is A tier. Let's talk about Siren. The way they're introduced is awful. Trying to land a hit on them is awful. But the only moves they have are the Siren Suck and the Bolt of Insanely Small Damage. Wait, did she hit me yet? The grabs are top tier. Kratos hates these things almost as much as I hate the desert they hang out in. Siren is C tier, not interesting. And the desert sucks, F tier. Undead Legionnaire is my boy. You can tell by the way that I throw him. I also enjoy the foot check, and of course the triple slammerino. I can't help but smile when I see these boys, knowing they can only truly hurt each other. B tier. Next up, Minotaur Grunt.
Oh shit.
These guys are so easy to disrespect. Like, imagine the guy you're fighting keeps knocking you horizontal.
Oh no!
Even their punish for attacking too much is weak, but they are completely redeemed by the Here Comes the Airplane minigame, and the airplane is the Blades of Chaos, and I hope you're hungry, you little shit. That's exactly what Minotaurs deserve. Am I right, gamers? I'm putting this guy in B tier. Here we've got Cyclops Enforcer. That's weird. I always called him Old Spiky Balls. They have more range than the normal Cyclops, but are somehow even slower. But what they lack in speed, they make up for with nothing. They're just really bad. Kratos gets like a 10-foot vertical in the grab animation though, so I'll put them in D tier. Whoa, Knife Crab, is that you? Wait a minute, we're not near an ocean. Who are you? The Wraith is famous for going underground and then immediately abandoning that plan. This mole rat tactic is heavily choreographed and easily blocked. These things are only dangerous when they distract you from a bigger, scarier enemy.
One time I forgot my hand was a giant spiky club, tried to scratch my balls with it.
What?
Wraiths are the only enemy in the game that can be super slam WWE style. I like that they come with a convenient weapon built into their body. I'm sure Kratos appreciates it too. S tier, get in there, champ. Son of a bitch, is that a Gorgon? Put a shirt on, lady. I'm trying to run a respectable channel here with Cyclops cheeks and fart sounds. F tier for put some fucking clothes on. Undead Archer. If you thought the Undead Legionnaire was fun, wait until you see the exact same thing. Kratos rips them apart like they're made out of Legos. It's the only enemy in the game that's afraid of Zeus's fury. Do you know how much you have to suck to be worse than Zeus's fury? You want to be him so bad, but you're not him, bro. D tier. Anyone who's played God of War will tell you the Satyr suffers from chronic ligma. They're the most frustrating normal enemy in the game because they can't just be cool. Oh, you thought he was stunned on the ground?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Now who's on the ground, bozo?
Oh no!
Usually there's two, so one can beat you up while the other one waits to beat you up. Now, did I find out on my 20th playthrough that they can be frozen by Medusa's gaze and it trivializes them completely? Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. I'm putting them in F tier to make myself feel better. Let's talk about harpies. Obviously very easy. The circle button stomp is gorgeous. Most people probably think of them as just an annoyance. But what if I told you they were secretly goated? If you freeze harpies with Medusa's gaze, the red orb gain is crazy. Instead of saving your magic for hard fights with tough enemies, how about using a third of it on God's weakest soldier? This puts them firmly into S tier. Alright, we're about to hit a triple right here. Okay, this is a cursed legionnaire. He's like an undead legionnaire, but he's got hands. This is a magic legionnaire, but he does not use magic. Are you taking notes? This is on the test. He has a shield that has to be broken with this combo so he can become a cursed legionnaire. A fallen legionnaire is a harder version of the cursed legionnaire, but has never been to wizard school. The test is right now! Anyways, they're all basically the same guy. Cursed legionnaire is D tier, magic is C tier because his name is a lie and that's funny, and fallen is also D tier. Speaking of guys who are basically the same, the upgraded minotaur is very susceptible to damage, including the Spartan airplane, but they don't get stunned as much and can destroy your health bar very quickly. I like them, A tier. Hades archers fire like 12 shots instead of 1. I let my ghosts eat them. There's not really much to say about the copies. I'm just going to talk about the strongest version of each enemy, so I'm not wasting your time and repeating myself. Just know that the other copies are probably going to be in the same tier. The Cerberus breeder is actually really easy. They have 2 attacks, both of which can be normal blocked, and you only have to stab one of the heads to send them all to hell. Imagine being the other 2 heads, dude.
Oh, what? Now my heart stops because Jeremy can't bob and weave?
C tier. Last for this game is the Centaur. The circle encounter is undeniably awful, but the Centaurs are actually alright. They have a surprising amount of moves, both ranged and melee, and you never know what a grab is gonna do. Will I chuck him over my shoulder, or will I kneecap him to bring his face closer to mine so we can talk about exploring each other's bodies? Nah, just kidding. I'm gonna turn him into orbs. Pretty fun enemy that I'm gonna put in A tier. That's everything in God of War 1. The S tier is looking pretty sick, if I may say so, and the F tier continues to embarrass themselves. Alright, God of War 2, here we go. First up, Road Soldier. These guys decided to fight the one man who's ever beaten the God of War, and is also currently the God of War. Bro, he's literally on the box. There could be 1,000 of these guys and it wouldn't matter. I'm putting you in F tier for your own safety. Arms of Hades. These things absolutely fuck me up every time. They are hyper aggressive, weirdly tanky, and spawn infinitely. Please stop hitting me. I'll put myself in F tier if you'll just leave me alone. Hades Fiend. I'm slowly realizing that I only know the names of like 3 enemies in these games. Hades Fiends are the bomb throwing ladies who crawl around like nuclear babies, which sounds crazy, but this one is getting soloed by my hammer ghosts. I can't imagine anyone has ever died to these things, but they are unique. I'll put them in C tier. I think we can all agree that God of War, at its core, is an on-rails Pegasus flight simulator. It's the most random thing in the game, but low-key, it's kind of fire. And the natural enemy of the Pegasus is the Griffin. Even on Titan, these things take about 2 hits before tapping out, and Kratos goes completely overboard with the grab move. Oh no, dude, your aura! I'm putting Griffin in B tier for that grab animation. There's also the Griffin Rider, the only thing standing between this Griffin and certain death.
Oh, fuck.
Since that guy is literally just a quick time event inside another minigame, I'm dropping him all the way into F. Mole Cerberus is technically a mini-boss, but he's basically just Cerberus Breeder without the live births. Yeah! And also he scares the shit out of me. Fate's Juggernaut, aka my favorite enemy in God of War 2. They are slow as hell, their armor explodes if you sneeze near them, then Kratos climbs them gorilla style and finishes with a French farewell. If you use both the hammer and the time slow, I'm calling the cops and reporting you for having too much goddamn fun. That's right, I'm calling the fun police. My beautiful boy, you are S tier, and don't ever let anyone tell you differently. Here we have Uriel to represent all Gorgons because her face is very funny. Once again, I am challenging all Gorgons to the put a shirt on challenge. Impossible difficulty, apparently. All Gorgons go to F tier because I'm not editing all that. Next up, we got Cursed Remains. Funniest enemies in the game, no doubt. I barely have to do anything. It's just hilarious. They're not strong and they fall over instantly, but the comedy is S tier. Now let's talk about something that's not funny. Ancient Greek literacy rates. If Kratos could read, I wouldn't have to drag this bozo through a literal war zone just to get my ass kicked by a guy wearing sandals. That's like Greek Crocs. Fuck. I'm saying all that to say the High Priest of the Fates sucks. These guys make every fight worse with their weird balls, Son Goku level teleportation skills, lack of respect for this beautiful head that I severed from... Never mind. Type of guy to drop a nasty smell and then disappear. F tier enemy. I hate this guy. Next up, we've got, whoa, is that a horn? Okay, Short King, I see you.
I always support my fellow Short Kings. Believe that, brother. We stand as one. And that one is pretty close to the ground.
Beast Lords are fucking crazy. They might be the most aggressive people in the game, excluding Kratos, of course. But the circle grab can stun one forever, which means they're all stunned forever. Until Kratos turns this shit into a goddamn butcher shop. I think you got him, bud. Their real strength lies in their ability to jump on bigger enemies and tickle them. Kind of like a jockey in Left 4 Dead. But even then, all Kratos has to do is walk up, latch those chains on, and yeet, it's already over. He's going in the A tier.
Keep blasting that horn, brother.
We should probably talk about the Cyclops Berserker now that I've freed him from Short King tyranny. They've picked up the ability to run in this game, but the slow attacks remain their biggest weakness. I was going to show you the QuickTime event to take him down, but then I realized Kratos was getting lost in his eye. Which monster will Kratos choose? The four-legged half-man with shark teeth, or the one-eyed beefcake with a 3rd grade reading level? Two terrible choices for one bald man. What am I talking about, dude? Chad, am I cooked? I'm putting this Cyclops in B tier. Alright, this pile of rocks is an enemy. This is a jump scare, okay? Don't be afraid. It's all good. Oh, I shit myself. I hate the rock minotaurs, man. You fight like 3 of them and it always takes forever. Because every attack they do lasts 10 minutes and you just stand off to the side like a moron. The lava one is objectively trash. How the hell did that actually hit me? You have to do this wall climbing mini game in the middle of it for like 30 real life seconds. And if you're playing on Titan, like some kind of bald YouTuber, you're gonna perish, man, and have to do it all over again. Yippee! Easiest F tier of my life. Ooh, this is a fun one. Wild boar. You're probably thinking, what? There are boars in this game? And the answer is yes. There's like 2 of them total. I'm pretty sure they only show up right after you fight the Barbarian King and in this courtyard so the Cyclops can throw them at you. Oh my god, did you see that? That pig was doing 80, bro. These guys are so forgettable, I was thinking F, but now I'm definitely going S. That was hilarious. Satyr Champion. Another rare enemy, but much more dangerous than the wild boar. These boys have hands, and they use them for like a long time. But unlike one, you have the hammer, which absolutely crushes them. I'll put them in C tier. This right here is a nymph? Really, a nymph. Even the God of War wiki is like, huh? Gun to your head, name 5 enemies in God of War. You can't do it, dude. You played all 17 games, and you can't do it. We're all getting popped. You could waste your precious time on Earth trying to swing on these things in the air and missing every time, or you could press the circle button once and explode their house. I'm putting them in A tier. What can I say, man? I love to yeet. The Wraith of Asphodel is exactly the same as God of War 1, except no it's not, I fucking hate it now. This long range attack hits 50 times and they throw them constantly. Good luck trying to do anything ever. Also, I think Perseus is making fun of me.
Someone down there? I can hear you.
F tier. Fate's Guardian. Wow, he needs some milk. These are the filler enemies you fight when everybody else is tired of getting their nuts tapped. D tier. It couldn't get more basic. All right, let's do some quickfire rankings for the end. Rabid Hound. Bro's getting yeeted. Directly into the S tier. Siren Widow needs to put a shirt on and call at least 4 dentists. And maybe a priest? And the boat captain is my favorite character in the franchise. Sorry about Kratos, dude. He's just like that. Well, there's my God of War 1 and 2 tier list. Next is Chains in 3, and I'm gonna rank the f***ing shit out of them.